Oh my gosh, Lynn, this is so cool. It is cool. I am on my favorite fire truck ever.
Your favorite fire truck ever?
Yeah, what's that? A hook and ladder truck.
That's right. We are at ladder 17.
We're on ladder 17.
We're on ladder 17.
So this thing's got the big ladder. That's what they do?
Well, every fire truck in the city of Cincinnati has 4 firefighters.
Really? All the time?
All the time. Isn't that great?
That's great. That helps the fires go out quick.
You're right. It helps the fires go out quick. But this ladder truck doesn't only have a big ladder on top.
It is huge.
It is huge. But it's a toolbox for the fire department too.
What kind of tools?
Well, there's tools all over this thing. And I'm going to show you a little bit about that.
Yeah, we can look at some of them?
Sure. We can look at some of them. We just got to get down here.
Yeah, don't drop me.
I won't drop you. Let's look around. We'll look around.
So who sits here?
Well, we're standing in front of the officer's seat.
Huh?
Yeah, the person in charge of this big ladder truck today sits right here.
I see there's a computer.
Yes, we have a computer. Actually, every fire apparatus, ambulances,
Well, you said medic unit.
medic units, engine companies, the heavy rescues, everyone has a computer. That's how we communicate with the 911 system.
Oh, and they send you stuff too?
Yes, they send us the address of where we're going and maybe even who's calling and what information they have.
That's high-tech stuff.
It is high-tech stuff. And with maps as well that tell us how to get there and where fire hydrants are.
Man, that's helpful.
It is helpful. So that's what this officer does here. He's going to check out that computer, find out where we're going. Is it a car wreck? Is it an alarm drop that's going off? Is it even a house fire?
Oh, man, that's not good.
No, but that computer helps us to be prepared. So the job that this firefighter has,
The officer?
the officer, and the person behind him.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep, remember I told you, there's 4 on every fire truck. And these 2 work as a team. So the officer and the person behind them work as a team to go inside.
What does their team do?
Their team is the search and rescue team.
Oh, really?
Yes, they search for victims and they search for fire so the fire can go out quickly.
Oh, sounds like a tough job.
All the jobs can be tough when it really happens.
That's why you have to practice.
That's why we practice and train to learn about all our equipment and be proficient at it.
So can we look around some more?
We can look around some more. There's lots to see on the big toolbox. On the big toolbox.
So what do you got here? Lots of tools.
Tools, I told you, it's the toolbox.
What are you going to do, chop stuff up?
Well, we have axes, we have sledgehammers, we have tools that we can break open walls.
You know, people think firemen bust up a lot of stuff.
Well, they do think we break a lot of things, but you know what? It's an important part of our job. We have to tear walls open and roofs and ceilings to find hidden fire.
Hidden fire? You can always see the fire.
Well, the big fire goes out quickly, but a lot of times there's hidden fires inside the walls, so we need these tools to basically, dig it out.
For real?
Yes, that's what we call it, digging out the fire, opening up. So that's what some of these tools are for.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Can we see more?
Sure, let's move on.
Now, this is more my style.
More your style? What do you mean?
Power tools.
Power tools. Now, I told you, we work in teams, right?
On the ladder truck.
Right, there's 2 teams. The other team I mentioned, they're going to the roof.
Up there with the ladder.
With the big ladder, but they have to take tools, and these are their tools.
They take a saw?
They take a saw. Right, it's also their job when they go to the roof to cut holes in that roof to let smoke out.
Well, they need saws to do that.
Right, years ago, they just had axes, but now we all use saws.
So there's 2 saws.
There's 2 saws. There's a chainsaw for a regular house that's pretty easy to cut with wood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's a bigger circular saw for commercial roofs.
A commercial?
Well, a roof in a bigger building, maybe a store or a factory. That's why they take the big saw with them.
Man, I could get into this truck work.
You could?
Yeah, that's just my style. Can we see more?
Yes, there's more. Now, Skeeter, you said power tools are your thing.
Man, they are cool.
Well, this is the ultimate set of power tools carried on a ladder truck.
What the heck are those things?
Well, have you ever heard of the jaws of life?
Of course.
Here they are, right here. We have the jaws of life. They are cutters and spreaders.
What do you use those for? The car wrecks?
Yes, to cut people out of cars. Sometimes car wrecks are so bad that people are trapped. And to get them out and get them to the hospital, we have to use these tools to do it.
So they're super strong?
Super strong. And they run with their own little motor, too.
Now what else you got there? Firewood?
No, there's an extra saw there, and we can use that on entrapments.
What do you call it?
Entrapments. That's when we have to cut someone out of a car because they're trapped. It's called an entrapment.
Gotcha. And firewood?
No, it's not firewood. We use these blocks of wood to keep the car stable. Right. If we have to cut with these tools, we want to make sure nothing is moving in the car. That helps protect the person inside,
Yeah.
and the people working.
Got it. Man, there's a lot to learn on a ladder truck.
There is a lot to learn.
Cool, man. Can we see more?
Well, let's move up front. We'll talk about what the other team does.
The other team?
The ladder truck B team.
All right, let's do it. Now, this would be my favorite job ever.
You'd like to drive?
I would love to drive the big ladder truck.
It would be fun, but it is a big truck. You have to be careful.
Oh, I'd have to practice.
You'd have to practice a lot.
Now, what does this guy do other than drive the truck?
Well, it's funny you bring that up because he does get us there. He drives the ladder truck there. And I mentioned there were 4 firefighters
On every fire truck,
on every fire truck. So the officer works with the person sitting behind him.
they'd be the A team?
Yes, they're the A team.
So these guys are the D team?
Exactly.
See, I'm getting this CFD stuff.
You're getting the CFD stuff. Well, they are the B team. So they work together as a team, and they take those saws that you just saw
To the roof?
to the roof. Right. This driver puts that big ladder to the roof of the house, the factory, or wherever they are.
Yeah.
To climb up there, take the saws up.
Oh, they get to do the hole.
Yes, and they cut the hole to let the smoke out, and that makes things better for the people working inside and even the victims that may be inside.
Man, every job is important.
That's right. Every job is important.
This is cool stuff, man. So we saw the ambulance.
Yes, well, medic unit.
Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot. I'm old school.
You're old school. So we saw the medic unit, and you've seen the ladder truck.
There's more, right?
Oh, the Cincinnati Fire Department has a lot more apparatuses, but what I want to show you now is the engine company. It's the shorter fire truck.
Oh, it's not a ladder truck.
No, it's not a ladder truck.
Well, let's move over there.
All right, we'll move over there.
So this here's what you call an engine company?
Yes,
It's a little bit shorter than the ladder company.
yes, it's shorter than the ladder company, and it has a whole different job.
What do you mean?
Well, we talked about how the ladder guys go to the roof,
The D team.
the B team, and the A team goes inside to rescue.
Yeah.
The engines
Engines. Say it right.
the engine company's job is to strictly put the fire out. Now, they'll rescue someone if they have to, but each one of these people that ride on this fire truck,
Yeah.
they have a specific job as well.
With the hose?
With the hose,
Even the driver?
even the driver. The driver on this truck doesn't go to the roof.
No, it wouldn't make sense.
No, it wouldn't make sense. He works the pumps to make sure we get water in the hose to put the fire out.
Can you show me more?
Yeah, let's check out the pump panel.
That looks cool.